The Model Y is a camping beast. Here's how we do it, and all the gear we bought. Links to the items below. None are sponsored, and there may be other sellers of mattresses and privacy shades and mankinis that suit you better. If you find this useful, please like and subscribe. Apparently, the earlier in the video that you press like, the better the YouTube algorithm in English rates the video. Here's the naked rear of the Y. In this case with seat covers and boot liner. You can see there's an incline as the back seats don't fold flat. Some people take the base of the back seat out, the bit you put your bum on, and then the seats can fold flat. But honestly, that's way too much of a pain, especially when you try and put it all back in. So we set up the bed before going on a trip anywhere. Number one, we have the beach towel. This is only because we added the base for our latest trip before we never needed it. We wanted to put something down first to protect the liner and the seat covers, and this beach towel is perfect. Secondly, a solid raised base. Totally optional again. We decided to try this out and see if it's any better because there is a slight incline, which I'm fine with, but my partner is not. So when the back seats are put down, she slides slipper as well. And so to make it better, she measured and designed a base. Quick trip to Bunnings for the flooring, cut to size at Bunnings, and 6 by 100 millimeter tall kind of legs, which I put 3 at the bottom and 3 nearish the middle, about 75 centimeters further up the base, just before the end of the boot area. And here you have it. Note, if you do decide to make a base, then you won't be able to have any other passengers in the back. We'll be looking into options of cutting and adding some hinges so that it can fold up, allowing passengers again. Okay, next up we have the mattress. A Model Y mattress from AliExpress, again linked below. That's actually a different store from the one we bought it from, but it's the same mattress. The other store seems to have disappeared, but it's really good. We decided on this foldable foam mattress, as inflatable mattresses aren't as supportive and honestly are a pain in the arse to pack up. There are a number of options on AliExpress, and this particular one has 3 parts, left, middle, right, which are formed to the Y contours. I see quite a few people just go to any store to get a standard rectangular mattress, but the advantage of the contoured mattress is that you just have that extra bit of room for your arms and legs, which I find invaluable. The section at the top of each segment of this mattress has a rigid base. So it's strong enough for you to lay your head down on it. There's nothing else needed. Obviously not needed when you have a base like we've added, the wooden base. But if you don't have the wooden base, you don't need the legs like I've seen on some other designs at the top where you lay your head and the legs go to the floor. Which is good, but again, slightly different design on this and not needed. The mattress squishes all into this tidy little bag, which goes into the sub-trunk. Then we added a mattress topper. For extra comfort, yes, always that. It has fitted corners so it wraps around the mattress. This is totally optional again. See how you go with that one and think if you might need it yourself. Then we put a fitted sheet on top and then an empty duvet cover because you don't need a duvet cover with a duvet in it. It's really nice and cozy in the back of the Tesla. Or you could use a thin blanket, Wookiee skin or whatever. Throw in some pillows. Get to your destination, plug in the car, and every morning you'll be at 100%. We tend to book powered caravan sites with our own ensuite now. Ensuite has a toilet, shower, and basin for $50 a night, 50 Australian dollars. A communal tower and toilet tower? A communal shower. Tower, you can jump out of it. A communal shower and toilet block is okay, but when it's winter, it's not the best to have you freeze your bits off while walking back from the shower in your mankini, especially if you put the mankini on backwards in a rush. So privacy screens. Next, this is essential, and this is another option which comes with tons of designs and costs and everything from AliExpress. You can even get the really high expensive ones with magnets, so you put a magnet on the outside and a magnet on the inside and they kind of together. But this is much cheaper, $115, the ones we chose. The setup, really easy to use. They do a great job. You'll see in the video here. The only thing we needed to do was learn how to put them in the doors, the door windows. Obviously you just have to place them and shut the door really quickly. and hopefully jump out of the way quick enough as well. And we had to put a couple of squares of double-sided tape, just weak kind of double-sided tape, not the really strong stuff, for the rear screen to just keep that staying up all night, because gravity can bring the top section down after a while sometimes, or maybe we're just doing it wrong. And then next thing, when you're in camping mode and you've got everything in there, it's nothing wrong with a bit of YouTube and Netflix and just watch movies and chill, Amazon, etc. So yeah, camp mode in a Tesla is the game changer. When camping in the Subaru Outback, we'd have to keep the windows open for a bit of air circulation. You'd always risk some bugs, molesters, water, etc. But with Tesla's camp mode, you just set it to the temp you want. It stays at that temperature all night. It uses between 10 to 15% of your battery if you're not charging at the same time. And if for some reason your battery does go down to 20%, it'll shut off the camp mode to save battery for you. As I said, we choose powered camper van sites, so are charging all night as part of the $50 site fee. Margaret River in southwest and western Australia is 3 hours drive south from Perth, and in a standard Model Y, you can easily get there on one charge while you're there, and get to Perth back on one charge when you're fully charged again. So I think we had 15% left when we got back to Perth from Margaret River. And this was even during cold and damp and showery weather. So it would be even better in summer. You can always stop at the Eden Tesla superchargers on the way there or back if you need to. They're about an hour drive away from Margaret River. We also went to Hamlin Bay and fed stingrays. I didn't even know we had stingrays in WA. Well, we tried feeding stingrays. The seagulls stole most of the food. What you literally have to do, you have to hand feed the rays. So you put the fish or the prawn right in front of the mouths under the water. Otherwise, the seagulls will steal it from them. So there you go. Links below. Happy camping.